promised, little update video. I was off all last week from work, so most of my time went to the Cougar, and I got a pretty good amount of work done. Not as much as I had hoped, but enough to make a little video. So here it is. It's all put back together except for the fender extensions, the quarter extensions, and then the front and rear valances. So, and I'll show you that here in a second. But got the fenders on, got the doors on first, and then got those situated, got the strikers where they need to be. Got the fenders all hooked up. I actually had to respray the inside track. Apparently when I jammed it out, I dry sprayed the inside. So I went back and resprayed them. All this part was all dry sprayed all the way down. So I went back and re-hit it. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was. You couldn't even see the shine in it before. So I do have plastic little shims underneath all these for right now. I haven't cinched the fender bolts down just in case I got to move the hood or move the fenders or whatever, but for the most part everything is gapped and about where it needs to be. Everything's still kind of loose. I don't have the bolt in the door on this side for the fender because I still need to, I don't know if you can tell on the GoPro, but I still need to tweak it a little bit. I'm not quite happy with the depth from the fender to the door. I gotta work it a little bit. It's just easier with two people, so get another set of eyes over here. I need some help to do the trunk too because it's hard to make adjustments inside the trunk and then see what it's doing on top. So you got to keep getting out. So a couple things I got to wait on. But all in all, it's looking really, really good. I'm happy with how the gaps came back out. Initially, when I set this up before I tore it all apart, I spent probably a week and a half trying to gap this thing, and it just was kicking my ass. So went through, re-gapped it all, and then had it perfect, documented everything, marked it all, and it paid its dues this time around because it took me probably a day to set everything up all in total. So I didn't really have to fight with anything, which was nice. But the body's looking good. I got a couple spots to touch up. That's primer from overspray, and then I got a couple little spots of metal showing through where I made some bad judgment calls on where to sand, but still got some overspray down here from when I did the jams. I just got to give the car a good once over, and I got to sand it with 600 grit anyways. So everything's going to be gone over again and retouched, rechecked. This trunk lid still needs to be adjusted. It's too high up here. A little high in the corners. Gaps are looking good. I got to get the trunk sitting where it needs to, and still not sold on this trunk gasket. It's actually coming off, so that's good. Yeah, just a lot of little stuff I gotta go through and tick off the list. So, but I did order new gaskets for the quarter and fender extensions so I can get those mocked up. I got new hardware on them, so those are all set to go. I ordered new hood bumpers to get the hood set correctly. I think there was something else, I can't remember. But yeah, it's final push to get this thing ready and prepped. So I do need to, I ordered a steel reproduction rear valance. I got it back the last time I was doing jam work. I got it, it's jammed out. I just need to do the body work on the front side, and then it'll be ready to put on the car. So I gotta do that. I gotta do final body work on the mirror. I think that might already be done. I gotta check my notes. But pretty much everything's just finding hardware, finding the bag, or finding wherever I put the hardware bracket or whatever it is, and restore it, refinish it, put it on the car. That was a big holdup from last week, is couldn't find stuff where it needed to be. I need to go through and reorganize what I have left to refurbish and get a good game plan from there, because it's kind of a crapshoot. It was organized at one point, but like all this stuff is just all Cougar parts. And there's the grill. I got stuff upstairs. Those are the front seats up there underneath the sheet. And there's crap everywhere. So I got to go through, maybe take a day or two and just go pull everything out and reorganize it all, and kind of get back to square one on it. But all in all, lots of good work got done last week, I guess, for as many hurdles as I had to jump through. So I'm gonna get the extensions on, get the trunk done, fine tune the fender fitment. Might have to slide the hood forward just a tad, or actually back a tad, to match with the fender extensions, but I gotta wait until I get the rubbers in for it to see where it's gonna sit. And then I can final sand with 600 before sealer, and hit the couple little metal spots that I busted through with some light epoxy, and just get those sealed up, and should be good to go. We're getting there. So getting spoiled with that AC unit up there. Right now it's 74 degrees out here with 44% humidity, and it's like 87 degrees outside, so it's been real nice. I'll tell you that much. So the AC does kind of make you lazy. But yeah, that's a quick little update. Nothing major. It is nice to see the car back together again. It's been, I think I took it apart back in September of last year, so it's good to have a little bit more shop space, less stuff that can get potentially damaged being kicked off a body stand or whatever. But yeah, I'm happy to see it all come together. The body line looks good. This quarter panel looks good. I untaped everything. It needs a good scrub down, but yeah, it's looking really good. I'm happy with the body lines. But yeah, once everything's set and ready for paint, I'll probably do one last update, and then we'll see what I film after that. Still hesitant on if I'm gonna film paint or not. I might just do an afterward thing, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. See you.